Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I'm going to cover a very interesting topic on DIU BLC, that is course completion tracking and gamification using badges in DIU BLC. I'm Ahmed Al Maruf, a lecturer in Department of Computer Science and Engineering of Daffodil International University. So in this video, I'm going to cover these things. So for course completion tracking in BLC, you have to first enable course completion for your course, and then you have to set course activity restrictions for different sections or groups. And for gamification in BLC, as you already know, gamification enables students to learn more from your course, and also they inspire students to self-learning. So for gamification in BLC, you have to add badges, and you have to set some criterias for earning those badges, and also enable those badges to students. So let's move on to the BLC, and let me show you how I have done it. So the first one is how to enable course completion. So for this course of mine, it's the microprocessor and assembly language of summer semester. I have already enabled course completion. So for enabling course completion, you have to go to edit settings of the course. So in the edit setting, you find the course full name, short name, and all those things. You have to go below and find the completion tracking. So in completion tracking, by default, it actually is set to no. So for enabling completion tracking, you have to set it yes, and then save and display. So if your course is not enabled for completion tracking, these enrolled students and these numbers will not be there. But after you chose yes for enabling the course completion, these four things. The first one is the enrolled students, then students completed, number of students in progress, number of students yet to start. These numbers will be there. So this is the first thing, and the second thing is about the course activity restrictions. So in your course, you can actually um produce some activities. So first of all, I'm going to actually go through my course. So in this course, I have a welcome note, and then the course OB course outline, and then my the instructor information. Also, I have linked my Google Drive, Google site, and also my Android mobile application that I have made using my Google site. And then the course rationale, course objective, course outcomes, and also some audio recorded slide on the course introduction and supporting materials. Then I have a student interest survey, course outlines, textbooks, and these things. These materials are there, and also Google Classroom codes are there, important dates. I have created this palette using Padlet, and we have the summer 2020 timeline here. So class starts from May 16, then quiz 1, quiz 2, midterm exam, quiz 3, and semester final exam. So students can actually uh, know in which week they are, and what are the activities coming to them. And in week one, week wise, I have added the topics of discussion, expected learning outcome, and the resources in PDF format, voice annotated PPT, and also the videos. So it will enable students of various different kinds of students who have the access of video. They can watch the video, and who does not have that much internet capability, they will just download the voice annotated PPT and listen to my voice for each of the slides. And also some online test, self-test questions and open discussion is given for each of the weeks. So for my courses, I have added in course 3 the course quiz 1 and quiz 2. These things are already added. So so this is my course. So if you want to enable badges for your course, at the very beginning you will see that in the badges section there will be no badge available. So what you have to do is you have to go back to your course, and then come here in the action menu. You have to go to more option. So in more option, you have manage badges and add a new badge. So if you already have badges, you can manage badges. But as I don't have any badge for this course, it's saying there is no badge available, and there is add a new badge option. So I'm adding a new badge. So in the add a badge feature, you have to first give a name and a description. These things are mandatory, and one image is also mandatory. So choose a file and then choose file from your Windows. So I have created 5 different uh, logos and 5 different badges to offer my students. So the first one is beginner, then intermediate, then star, master, and expert. So I'm just selecting the beginner one. So this logo is added. So this logo, the file size must be below 256 kilobyte, and then the author name, these are not important. You have to this is a required field. You have to give a name of the issuer. So as I am issuing these badges, I'm just writing my name here, and contact, I'm just giving my email address so that if anyone have to verify, they can verify. And badge expiry, I'm selecting never. So if I'm just signing a badge to my student, I'll never. So after clicking the create badge, we have to now select the set the criteria for the badges. So the criteria for this badge has not been set up yet. So I'm just selecting here, and the badge criteria is activity completion. So in activity completion, you have to just mention in the activity. So as I'm just offering these badges to my students, so at least I want one badge for each students who will only get the badge if they join the course. So I'm just selecting some activities. So say for example, the if a student is joined and then uh, see this audio recorded slide on course introduction and supporting materials, and just fill up the student interest survey. Mm, then uh, see the course outline and textbooks and reference books, the assessment plan. uh, then uh, I'll give them the first beginner batch. So now this criteria is completed when all the activities is completed, not any of the activities. So if you just select all the selected activities are completed, then this criteria part is done. Now you can see that these 7 different activities have to be completed to get this badge. But this badge is not currently available to the users, to my students. So for enabling access of this badge, you just have to click enable access. So you have to just confirm, and then this badge is currently available. So in my course, if I go to the badges section, I can see that this beginner badge is created, and also the criteria are given here. And so whenever students will come here and students will look for the badges of this course, they will see that this badge is here, and also some the criteria they have to fulfill to earn this badge. Let's again add another badge so that you can revisit it. So for example, I want to uh, add the expert batch. That's the last one. So expert level, and in description I'm going to write, say for example, congratulations. So here I have just written the description for the expert level, and then I'm going to select the image, the badge that I want to offer them. So this is the expert badge. Then the record part is my issuer name, that is only my name, and contact is my email address. And then I'm creating the badge. So while creating the badge, you have to set the criteria. So I'm selecting the badge criteria of activity completion, and I want each and every activity that has been already completed uh, for the other badges have to be completed here. So the activities that I have created, like book, reference books, URLs of assessment plan, then I'm setting that students must take at least one appointment from me to complete the course. Then also the important dates, they have to see the self-test questions they have. They must uh, go through the courses, obviously, and the quizzes. So the quiz 1, quiz 2 must be done, quiz 3 must be done. And also I want to select that so after all these criterias, I'm just selecting that if all the selected activities are completed, then a student will be given the expert badge. So saving this one, and enable access. To get the access, students will just see this badge there. So in the badge section, you can see that expert level badge is there, and also and beginner level badge is there. So I would also add the other badges that I have created. So for creating badges, I have used the Logo Maker 2020 3D logo design and logo creator app, which is free from Google Play Store. So I have created the logos in my mobile phone, and then just exported them as an image. So there are similar logo maker apps in Google Play Store which are free. So I'll suggest you to explore more and more apps so that you can offer the students very good looking logos and very good looking badges. So that's all from me on the course completion tracking and gamification. So thank you all.